In this video, you will see how to create a class notebook for the first time. In order to do this, you'll need to log on to your Office 365 account and go to your splash page. From Office 365, you're going to see the class notebook icon, which is what you will launch, this tile here, not to be confused with the Onenote icon. So go ahead and click on Class Notebook. When you click on the Class Notebook icon, you're going to come to a screen that has 4 different tiles. We want to begin by creating a class notebook. This is also going to be the place where if you need to add or remove students, you might do that. If you need to add a co-teacher, you can do that. And it is also the place where you can go to manage notebooks that you have previously created. So we're going to go to Create a Class Notebook. You'll see that there are 7 steps that you're going to go through in order to be able to have your first notebook completed and launched. So what you'll want to first do is give your class notebook a name, and you will want to think about being a bit specific with this, as students might have notebooks from previous classes. So if you are teaching biology for period 2 and the year 2016-2017, you could go ahead and click Next. This is giving you an overview of the spaces that will be available inside of the notebook. Just as a reminder, the collaboration space is where anybody who has access to that notebook, both the teacher and the student, can access and edit at the same time. The content library is going to be the area that the teacher can put the content of the class and the students can view it. The students will not be able to edit any documents inside the content library. This is where they will pull material from to put into their personal notebook. You'll also see the students' notebooks, so all of your students will have their own individual notebooks, and the students can edit any content that is in their own notebooks. On this third step, this is where you can give another teacher, for instance, if you have a co-teacher, you can give them access to be able to edit and add things to the notebook. This is the section, number 4, where you're going to be entering your students' names. In order to do that, you will just need the first initial and the last name of your student, and you will see that it will pull up a list of the students that you can select from. Usually 2 or 3 letters is all that you will need. So as you go and you enter all of your students, you would end up clicking Next. So you have a few choices here. For those of you who teach the same section a few different times, you can add all of the names for the students in all of your periods here, or you can select to set up several different notebooks based on the period that you teach them. So I'm going to go ahead and click Next. Designing the student spaces, these are the sections that are going to be included in the student's notebook. So anything that is checked will automatically be added. Anything that you uncheck will not be added. So I'm going to do a class notes, a homework section, and maybe I want to add another section called Unit 1, whatever that topic might be. Sometimes less is more, especially when it's the first time the students are opening their notebook, so it becomes clear where their work might go. You can always go back and add more sections, but once you add them, it's difficult to remove them. So go ahead and click Next, and this is just giving you a preview of what the teacher will see with the students, and also what an individual student will see. So you go ahead and click Create, and it's going to basically set up all of the notebooks now. When you want to view or preview this notebook, just click Open in OneNote. As you do that, if you come up with this potential security concern, click Yes. And now it is creating the individual notebooks as well as all of the different sections. So it's just going to take a minute to sync and pull the information down. After your notebook launches, you will end up seeing the collaboration space, and it will start to import all of the information that you might have there. You will see your content library, which we don't have anything in there yet, and you will also see all of your students' notebooks with the sections that you have already given them. So I hope that helps you start your own notebook.